last time we freed 2 more people, found the remaining echoes. Up until those 2, we had just kind of come across all of them, and then they had So I had just assumed that when you defeat a boss, if there's somebody to release, then you just automatically release them from their coffin. But that's not the case. I just happened to have found all of the echoes before beating the boss. Something that was never really explained.
Can I help you, Aegis?
I hope so, Abbot. Our salvation is at stake.
Okay, yeah, this
I'm
is.
listening.
So we're doing the DLC.
Can I help you, Aegis?
I hope so, Abbot.
I'm listening.
You still have no news from Citoyen Brissot?
Indeed, we wait in vain, and our hopes are beginning to fade.
He knew we were to meet here at the first blood spilt by the king.
Mes amis, we must fear the worst.
Can you think of any place he might have sought refuge?
No, not at all.
May I venture a speculation?
By all means, Monsieur le Comte.
These past few weeks, Brissot has been invariably accompanied by a young fanatic he met in Versailles.
Ah, yes. The Amazon. What was her name?
Mademoiselle Théroigne de Méricourt. She goes on about this grand patriotic project of hers to anyone that will listen. She wishes to raise a battalion of female combatants, ready to lay down their lives for the nation. A curious passion, isn't it?
Who knows, monsieur? Only time will tell.
In any case, our proud Athena seems to have won the trust of a number of Third Estate deputies, including Monsieur Brissot. Perhaps she will have some information about him she'll be willing to share with us.
But you'd have to know where to find your Amazon.
It just so happens that Mademoiselle Théroigne de Méricourt holds court just a stone's throw from here. 8 Rue de Tournon. No doubt Aegis will be able to make her way there without any trouble. We need only hope that our Amazon has taken shelter there to escape the royal terror.
Okay. Wow, you really meant it.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. A constitution is the only thing that can protect us from royal whims. That's why it is most urgent. Also, what the hell are you doing, Camille?
As you can see, I'm preparing to leave this place. Théroigne and Brissot should have joined us more than 2 hours ago.
Are you going to abandon them to their fate?
Just think for a moment, Sayez. If they've been arrested, they'll be tortured. And if they reveal that we're here, in Théraigne's salon, the king's assassins will soon be streaming in. I want to see my wife and daughter again. Entendez-vous?
Je vous en prie, Camille. Let's wait just a little longer.
Soit. We'll wait a little longer. Let us pray that your kind heart doesn't get us both killed.
She's gone off alone to rescue Citoyen Brissot. It's a fool's errand. I must help her at all costs.
My friends, the invaluable citizen Brissot is held prisoner by our enemies in the former Hôpital Saint-Louis. His only crime protesting against the raid on black people and mulattoes that took place in Paris last night. I'm going to attempt to free him, even if it costs me my life. May you, whoever you are, find the courage to join me and help me. Well, hopefully this letter wasn't seen by the enemy, because you would have screwed yourself. Okay. And where is this hospital? Oh. Okay. I, Louis, King of France, and Navarre, by the grace of God, declare that the former Hôpital Saint Louis shall be placed at the exclusive disposal of the Comte de Caligostro. There he will carry out the research required to produce and harvest the life fluid, whose principle he has discovered as he sees fit. Wow, you're so great. Yeah, let's just experiment on innocent victims. Okay. Crossing fingers and hoping that this DLC will be more difficult than the base game. Well, I was caught off guard. That was cool. Okay, so that goes somewhere. Okay. You're also blocked. Great. Oh. My dear Joseph, I hope this letter finds you in good health. I'm overjoyed at your good fortune. Fate had condemned you to live as an adventurer for far too long. I'm happy to know that you will no longer have to use lies, pretend to be enlightened, or claim to be a follower of the Comte de Saint-Germain. Monsieur Mesmer is a great doctor, and it matters little that the Academy has rejected his theories. His fortune and fame have also been made. Since you have convinced him, he will share both of these with you, provided that you help him with your honest work to win back his wealthy clientele. Don't hesitate a moment longer to accept his offer to help him perfect his art and his tools, your friend Alvieri. Huh. I won't do it no matter what. What if I pay you? Oh, okay. That's fine then. Well, let's try that again. Oh. Are you kidding me? Like, is there a reason, honestly, why they need to make it this difficult to make some of the jumps in this game? Let's not. I keep doing that. Let's not waste our healing on something like this. All right. Central prison. still didn't fix the whole animation glitch thing that happens whenever enemies are too close with their backs to a wall. It contains an endless list of names. Those of Jacques-Pierre Brosseau and Maricart appear at the end, followed by the words distinguished guests. Effects taken from the traitor Nicolas de Flandre, former assistant in Eugène de Vaucanson's workshop. A cotton shirt, grey woolen suit, 9-button waistcoat, pair of cloth breeches, silver watch, cast iron key.
The nation would do best to avoid adopting any sudden measures. Major changes would be disastrous for the colonies and the capital alike. The only way to grant slaves their freedom is through judicious reform.
I agree with Monsieur Brosseau. The Assembly should proceed one step at a time. To begin, we must first abolish the trade.
Monsieur, I doubt that our enslaved brethren share your laudable forbearance.
Well said, mon père. The colonists are unwittingly sowing the seeds of a bloody rebellion. I predict that they will come to regret it.
For my part, Monsieur le Marquis, I predict that you will not forever fault me for my restraint. I predict you will understand the sacrifice I am prepared to make, and the fight I vow to lead for the good of our cause.
Okay, 1 of 3 for Brosseau. That means we're gonna end up fighting him. That's what it means. Ooh, camera. Okay, you can't go there. Cast iron. Oh, cast iron key. No. Okay. That was very fast. Well, they definitely upped the difficulty of the mobs, so that's promising. Okay, come on. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. You just healed yourself? What? I was behind you. How did you... There we go, thank goodness. Okay. The ability of an enemy to heal is very disconcerting. I just ran in there without a second thought. Sure. Locked. Locked. Unmoving. Locked. weird. Yeah, I haven't used any of the resistance files that I picked up ever. I probably should do that. Freaking spiders. My dear Joseph, what have you done that has so frightened the good Dr. Mesmer? You do not mention this in your letter. From your letters, everything seemed to be going well. Please tell me more. What will you do with what he has left you? Will you pursue your common goal despite his decision to go into exile? Think about your future, I beg of you. You managed to climb your way out of a rut that I would sorry to... What? You managed to climb your way out of a rut that I would be sorry to see you fall into again. Be assured, my friend, of my deep affection, Elvira. Well. One second. No. Wow, that was so early. cobblestone. Okay, so we have a okay, so that's a way. This definitely seems like the more one-way ticket path, so let's check out the other way first.
Come then, you damned pile of scrap metal. You don't frighten me. If my time is up, then so be it. Do your job, and fast.
You are mistaken. I am simply responding to your call. I have come to help Citoyen Brissot and take him back to his friends from Place Saint-Merry.
You're too late, pretty puppet. They've just taken him to hand him over to the Count's executioners. There is no doubt about that. And I will suffer the same fate if you don't free me from this cell immediately. The key must be here somewhere. I thought I had it jingling earlier. De grâce, hurry!
Well, I don't think he's gonna be executed because we have echoes. Much more likely they're throwing him into a coffin. Right. Gate is locked. Ooh, hey. Sulky metal bracelet. What? Oh. Wait, the young woman, a victim of her own courage, threw herself into the lion's den. All the modifications made in secret to this building seem to have only had one aim: to make it the cruelest, most inhumane prison in the kingdom. This metal bracelet found at Hôpital Saint Louis bears only the inscription Aegis. It is warm to the touch and emits a barely perceptible pulse, as if it contains some mysterious form of energy. For what purpose could this artifact possibly be used? Don't know. Unlike the Titans, the smaller automats obey only one order: to destroy all living creatures. This is why the weaknesses of the protective bracelet I gave you must be repaired in all urgency, as the effects of this artifact are far too short-lived. Time is running out. The king refuses to see the danger, and I fear that he will launch the attack before we have assured your safety, so I would encourage you to focus on this matter and this matter alone. Interesting. So all of these automats are just tenuously under the king's control. At least, like, the smaller ones are. And they could just, like, start slaughtering everybody if time runs out. So then why is there a bracelet with my name on it? Because clearly we're not wearing a bracelet presently.
Dieu soit loué. I am indebted to you, my pretty puppet.
Don't celebrate too soon. You'll have to return the favor presently. But first, my name is on this bracelet. Do you know what it is, or why it bears this inscription?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Aegis. The mighty shield and scourge of Zeus. Of course. A shield. This was for Cagliostro's men. When he still had human accomplices. Take it. If I'm right, it will protect you from the machines that have taken over the hospital.
Oh.
Wrong.
Then we will need to reconsider our strategy. Assuming we are still of this world.
Our strategy? What strategy?
The one we shall use to free your friend Brissot.
Do you think he's still alive?
There is no doubt about it. But compared with death, the fate the Count has in store for him is hardly preferable.
Can you explain?
If this wretch Cagliostro has committed the nefarious deed I think he has, we need to find 3 objects belonging to Citoyen Brissot. They should be somewhere nearby. We have to find them at all costs. To do that, we will need to search the area with a fine-toothed comb.
And you're suggesting that we do it together?
I demand it, Citoyen. Time is of the essence, and I need your help.
Very well. I'll search the western part of the estate. You search the other side. When we finish looking, we'll meet in front of the cemetery church.
All right.
That's the spirit. Let's get started right away.
Okay. Hate those. I hate them. So they're even worse than I thought because they can... I thought, well, I need to kill these things before he can heal them. But more than just heal them, he can bring them back. And that... not a nice thought. Oh, lovely. Lovely, the morgue. Yes. Well, they weren't lying when they called this a death factory. So now we have necromancer robots or automats. That's fantastic. I did ask for harder. It certainly gave me harder. Okay. I could really use a checkpoint. Does this level just not have checkpoints? Oh boy. Yeah. You've got to be kidding me. Dude. Did they seriously just decide not to do checkpoints? Because, you know, I asked for difficult, I didn't ask for stupid. Okay, sure. Dude, this is ridiculous. Wrong button. Adios. I don't understand that parry. Nope. Please, for the love. No! Oh. Are you serious? Really? Okay. You know, if you ever want to, like... Okay, sure. Come on. Nope. Oh. I might have to start relying on some of these elixirs and resistance items. Come on. Nah. Okay. Well, that saves a little bit of time. Anyway, the most important thing is we now have access to our next save point. A full hour of gameplay later. New area research office. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Would be the worst kind of falcon. To Assistants Squidon and Deflandra, at the rate we are conducting our experiments, the pits will soon be full. However, we must continue our studies and process the materials that the king has been kind enough to give us. Materials. Wow. Please set up a process that will allow us to quickly and efficiently use up the logs that we still need to consume. Oh. Wherein, as the dancer is no longer under our control, she must not under any circumstances come into possession of the powerful weapons and equipment that Deflandra stole. As the traitor refuses to reveal what he did with them, I enjoin you to make him talk and authorize you to use any means necessary to do so. You know what? I also have those, like, petrification grenades, which I could use against the healing necromancer automats. Ooh. My dear Joseph, Lady Luck smiles upon you again, and your years of hard work are about to bear fruit at last. Do you realize how important this is? His Majesty himself recognizes your worth. You finally found your place at court after spending so long outside the palace gates. Oh, I know I shouldn't be happy, as the circumstances that led the king to call upon you are so cruel. God forgive me. I pray that through your care you will be able to make the child healthy again. I have no doubt that you will put all your energy into it. I'm very proud to be your friend, Elvira. Well, if you're talking about the Defon... well... yeah. Your last letter left me speechless. What confusion. What exactly did the king ask you? It sounds like he ordered you to turn away from medicine. What mysterious project did he urge you to undertake? How does he hope to improve his son's health? Please, tell me more. Call me stupid if you like, but none of this makes sense to me. Your friend, Elvira. an endurance thing. Interesting.
That's quite enough. Hélas! Can anyone hear me? Monsieur Thérault de Crone. Monsieur Lieutenant Général. I've been waiting for hours. There is an urgent matter that I must discuss with you. Will anyone answer me? That's it. You will listen to me, whether it please you or not. Bon sang. What the...
Ah, Monsieur Brisson. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Oui. What a fortunate coincidence.
A coincidence? Oh no, I don't think so. Our friends at the Hôtel de Massiac warned me that I would find you here.
Hôtel de Massiac. I don't understand. What do you want from me?
Monsieur, please follow me. Don't make a scene.
No. No! I most absolutely will not. I order you to let me leave!
You order me? Oh, voyez-vous cela? You seize this wretch.
Book. Okay. My dear Joseph, what a resounding success. News about the marvel you and Monsieur de Vaucasson presented to the king has reached us, even here in Ventimiglia. I don't know. Will you tell me the secret of this violinist automaton that needs no key? How I long to see it and hear it. It won't be long now, as I will be arriving in Paris at the end of the month. After so many years, I will finally be able to take you into my arms, your friend Elvira. Sounds like more than a friend. Sorry, one sec. Alright, so that's 2 of 3. Of course. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, why do these enemies not have health bars? Is that a bug or is that a feature of this area? shoot. Kinda seems like maybe they intentionally did this. So that... I don't know. Now I can see their health bars. Freaking necromancers. Okay. Oh my gosh! I couldn't dodge. I don't know why I couldn't dodge, but I was like, there was nothing in my way as far as I could tell. But for some reason they decided that I wasn't allowed to. Okay. Oh, hey. An ordinary looking key. There's like no defense. Oh hey, Monsieur, I beg you not to insist. I order you to stop writing to me and to give me a chance to forget the abomination I found in your study. I will continue to cherish the memory of the young man you once were and pray that you will one day come to your senses, Elvira. Just the balsamo, yeah. might want to replace the avarice module with the a resistance at some point. Oh, that might be the... Why can I not? I don't understand why all of a sudden I can't see a bunch of the health bars. It's very disconcerting. Yeah, it seems to be kind of arbitrary. Okay, come away from the wall. Huh. Okay, yeah, this is where I came in. Was that moving? No. These latest studies shed a light on the phenomenon observed in my workshop at Versailles. At the very moment when the valet Chabot murdered the two squires on the Grand Commune under the terrible conditions that we are all familiar with, it was not, as I had long believed, the victim's suffering that had sent my measuring instruments into a panic, but the suddenness of their demise. It appears that the speed with which the soul is torn from the body and crosses the threshold between the two worlds is what determines the quantity of limbic fluid. Ah, well, how nice. work with which I have been entrusted confirms the unpredictable nature of the effects of the Prussian blue that Monsieur Bertholome has given us. I was unable to determine a dosage that would ensure that the subject remained between the two states. In the end, there were no patients that survived the experiment. If only the king had given us time to conduct this research before the sad incident of the Royal Orpheus. As far as we know, the Tetraodon ocellatus Linnaeus extracts will solve the matter. Oh, yeah. According to the statements I have gathered, the subjects who are given it but do not die, but neither do they show any... the subjects who are given it do not die, but neither do they show any signs of life. This means that the undead of Saint Domingue are no legend. De Flandre will soon be back from Le Havre, where the captain of Alcida will have discreetly given him what we need. Your assistant, Guidon. Come on. Yeah, I think I probably need to restart the game. Okay. Yeah, we're back here, kind of where we started. No. Wait, how do I get there? Come on. way early. Okay. Dude, I have so much right now. This is ridiculous. You mean this way? It literally cannot make up its mind where I should be meeting. Blocked. I was trying to make it back here, but it's like we're almost 2 hours at this point.
Didn't last long. Please get me out of this. Thanks for your ardor, Mr.
Anti-necromancer.
Once again, you have saved my skin. By the way, you were only half right. Your miraculous bracelet quickly lost its effect. I thought my time had come. Bon sang. I didn't know I could run that fast.
Let's get back to the matter at hand, please. Did you find anything?
Ah oui, bien sûr. Here, this pocket knife belongs to Citoyen Brisson.
Believe me, you won't be in Versailles much longer, Anne-Joseph. I'd wager good money that the Estates General will come to nothing.
As long as the king refuses to hear the people's grievances, the Third Estate will be intransigent.
That is precisely what worries me. What if the only way out is through a confrontation?
The members of the Third Estate are not warmongers. They will not fire the first shot.
Certes. But what about the king? There are already rumors that he is on the move. His armies are said to be on the warpath, ready to sound the alarm for a new St. Bartholomew's Day massacre. Anyone who dares to challenge the royal decree would be in danger.
Allons, what are you afraid of, Pierre? Won't I always be here to protect you?
Of course, Madame Amazon. But of course.
This is a valuable find.
Will you finally tell me what this treasure hunt is all about?
We will discuss it later. For now, run for cover, and do not come out until the danger has passed.
What, did you think I was planning to wait around out in the open?
Thank goodness. Wow, I have so much anima. Yeah. More resistance, I'll take it. Let's see, how much do I need? 4, 6, 7, 10. Yeah. Okay, well, it's been almost a couple hours now. I think what we want to do is stop here. And then we do have all of the Brissot echoes, which means we can confront him, or you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah. So, next time we will continue on. I have a feeling we're getting pretty close to done with this DLC. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.